This morning we're joined by Oklahoma City Mayor David Holt for our weekly chats.
Good morning, Mayor Holt. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Well, we know the council is considering a proposal about changing the curfew for unsupervised teens in Bricktown. It's now at 11 p.m. The change would make it 9 p.m. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, so that was a curfew. The current one, the 11 o'clock p.m. curfew, was installed about a decade or more ago, and it's just in Bricktown. And like in many entertainment districts in big cities, we still continue to have challenges late night, 12 and 1 o'clock, and even, as it turns out, maybe at 10 o'clock. And so there's a proposal on the table that's really been pushed by the property owners and business owners in Bricktown to move that to 9 o'clock for minors. And of course, there's lots of exceptions. Obviously, if you're working in Bricktown, you're an exception. If you're coming out of a movie or a ball game, you're an exception. Obviously, if you're with a supervised adult, a supervising adult, you're exempted. So I think that's going to get favorable consideration. It was brought to the council this past week and will be voted on at a future meeting here in a few weeks. But it seems like a common sense thing. And if police and the business owners think that it will help, we're happy to assist them, give them this tool.
The city council is now in place after Tuesday's election. What are your goals for this session?
So Tuesday we had half of the council members, council seats, I should say, up for election, and 3 incumbents were reelected. Mm-hmm. There's one more election coming up. In Ward 5, the incumbent council member is not running for reelection, and there were several candidates, and nobody got a majority. And so if you live in Ward 5, which is far south Oklahoma City, kind of the part of Oklahoma City where some people think they live in Moore, but it's really Oklahoma City, that election is coming up on April 4th. And obviously my goal, when we all get reelected and reseated, which will happen in May, is for us to continue to produce, this great result that I think the people of Oklahoma City have gotten used to. I mean, I think we know we're in a renaissance time for our community, and we want to keep that going, and the council's a big part of that.
Mayor, it's the All-Star weekend for the Thunder, and we know some Thunder players will be front and center. And, man, the Thunder peaking at a perfect time now, it seems like.
Yeah, honestly, if you have followed this closely, I really think that you would know that, and many of our fans do, that this team is coming together just as hoped for. And, it was a rough couple of years, but that's kind of part of how it works in the pro sports world. And we now have our 5th all-time All-Star for the Thunder, and that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll be on the All-Star team this weekend, and kind of joins the Mount Rushmore of Thunder players. And so it's an exciting time. And if you've kind of checked out, I strongly encourage you to check back in. Watch the All-Star game this weekend, cheer for Shai, and watch the game.
All right, Mayor Holt, thanks so much for sharing time with us this morning here on News 9.
Absolutely. Have a great day.